Alright, hello YouTube, Handle 97 back here again today with another part 2 of my Nintendo 3DS review. Now, part 1 talked about menu, body of the system, all sorts of stuff, you know. But we didn't get to the games, and games are important about a handheld system. If you don't have games, you end up dead. Like the Atari Jaguar, Atari Lynx, Sega Master System, and currently the Sony PS Vita, which it looks like it will turn around hopefully soon. As a handheld gamer, I don't want it to die. As a Nintendo fanboy, if it crashed and burned, it wouldn't be bad. But let's stop rambling. Get into the games. The DS game cartridge looks like this. If my camera would focus, you could already tell that, yes, Super Scribblenauts. Looks like this. Well, Nintendo 3DS game cartridge looks like this. Super Mario 3D Land being used here. They look to be about the same size, and considering the Nintendo 3DS is backward compatible, which actually is a feature that most people don't seem to realize. Here, let me show you. Here I come. I'm coming back, don't worry. Here it is. Pokemon Conquest, for example. Now, why am I showing you this? Well, because I mentioned backwards capability, of course. This game can be fully played on your 3DS, but people don't know that. And that's a problem. For example, the last big push for the DS, which is Pokemon, and Pokemon Black and White 2, and Pokemon Conquest here. Look what it says right there. Also playable on Nintendo 3DS. People don't know that, so thought I'd grab that from my brother's room, just show that to you. It's a big deal, because most people don't know it's backwards compatible. And that might be because of this tiny little tab. See this tab? Prevents you from doing stupid stuff like this. Now you could always file the tab off, and it would fit perfectly in your Nintendo DS system. It just wouldn't play. So yeah, that's the games. If you want to see what a box looks like, show off Dead or Alive Dimensions and a DS game box. Ghost Trick. It also has a little icon of what it would look like on the touch screen. That's kind of nice. And it's thinner than a DS game box. So, like the 3DS game box, very nice, very thin. Makes it great for stacking. So, alright, enough of my rambling. Let's take a peek see back in the system. Take my cloth out for protection. And close my blind for visibility. Turn my brightness down to 1. There, can you guys see that? Good. So currently I'm focused on top of a cartridge. But before we get there, we're going to go over to, I'm going to turn the volume up. 4 Friends Online, won't go in there. Alright, AR games. I won't show you how this works because I've already spent about 3 minutes. So, and I want to try and keep this video under like 13 minutes. So, when you get your 3DS, you get this. An AR card. Okay, what you do is you tap that little logo and then get on your camera and then you play around with it. It's kind of a cool thing to do for the first time you play your 3DS, especially after like making a Mii or something. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I won't show it to you, but yeah, I mean, you won't be playing it a year or so after you get it at launch. But it's cool, and I mean, it can be used in other games as well. For example, in Kid Icarus Uprising, you get AR cards like that. Got a lot of them, actually. A little stash over there. Shut that off. Yeah, they're pretty cool. It's not cool with my camera falling down. Let's go to the bottom screen, and we're going to go into the games. Of course, games. They're always important. And my camera will focus if it wants to survive. Folders. These were recently added in an update. Oh, what do I got? Oh, swap note. Okay, I'll explain what swap note is in a minute. These are folders, and they basically make your menu look so beautiful because you can organize everything. So, I'll just explain what's in my folders. I won't go in every folder, but I'll explain it. 3D Classics, I'll explain what that is in a minute for those of you who don't know. Game Boy games, black and white color. Game Boy games. Shoot my little collection. 3DSware. It's really just 3D games, but I call it 3DSware. Advance and NES. I'll explain later. DSiWare, yeah, pretty much self-explanatory if you remember the elevator music from the DSi. You can download those games there. Alright, Game Gear. Now, I'm just going to show you this. This is my Game Gear folder. There are only 3 Game Gear games available. I have 1. Yeah. Okay, Game Gear, apps. Oh, I'm not going in there. Videos, and demos. Let's talk about demos real quick. So, for games either currently available or on their way out, such as currently right now, Kingdom Hearts 3D is not out, nor is Rayman Origins. That's not coming out until November of this year. That game will look very pretty on the 3DS XL. So yeah, you get anywhere from 30, I've used up 2 as you can see, 30 to 10 uses of the demo, and it helps explain stuff about a game. Okay, now I'm going to turn my wireless switch off here because it's not overly important. Apps, you know, you get SwapNote is like a PictoChat, but you can send it to your friends on your friends list. It's the orange little happy face. Yeah, we won't go into that. Videos, you can download these from the eShop, won't go in there. Advance and NES, let's explain that. For people who bought the system on the launch, or a few months after launch, like July or something, maybe June to get Ocarina of Time, that was pretty cool, because I mean, yeah, but the system cost $250. Well, in August of 2000, or end of July, can't remember exactly, Nintendo announced a price drop. Well, that made a lot of people angry and made a lot of people depressed, like me. I was walking around the house like a ghost that day. Felt terrible. Anyway, just close this so I don't kill my battery life. So when they announced the price drop for this and a red 3DS, Nintendo also said, hey, people, we know we're probably going to make you like sick us like you're a pack of savage dogs, so we're going to give you not 1, not 2, but 10 free games across 2 systems. So that equals 20. That sounds pretty cool, especially this little detail. Game Boy Advance games here. These are not going to the eShop anytime soon, and Nintendo, if you pull that one on me, I will hurt you. Reggie, I will hurt you, I'm serious. So, they gave us 10 free Game Boy Advance games and 10 free NES games. Well, as you'll notice here, I only have 9. Well, this is the 10th one. Pretty self-explanatory as to why I wouldn't buy it. So for those of you who don't get this, I'm just going to gloat and show off what I got. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, Wario Land 4, Kirby the Amazing Mirror, least favorite one out of them. I don't like it that much. We're really confusing. WarioWare Inc., Metroid Fusion, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and I say Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Made a spin-off series, and I'll show you a sequel to that one. And saved the best for last, Fire Emblem. The only way you can play it until 2013 on Game Boy. I mean on the 3DS, sorry. It's Game Boy one. I'm gonna fix those. Okay, so NES games. Yeah, you get it. You know, Super Mario, Balloon Fight, Metroid. This is what it looks like if you download it from the eShop. This is what it looks like when you get it from Ambassador. And of course, Ambassador Certificate. Then Zelda. And more Zelda. So I got 3 free Zelda games, guys. Pretty cool, huh? Now, one last thing I'll explain before continuing. 3D Classics. Now, Nintendo originally was going to release a lot of these, but they only released 6. And I own all of them. So, I'll start in order. 3D Classics, Excite Bike. 3D Classics, Excruvious. 3D Classics, Kirby's Adventure. 3D Classics, Kid Icarus. 3D Classics, Urban Champion. And 3D Classics, Twinbee. Alright, we're almost 10 minutes into the video. We have to get moving. We're going to play... Should I play a 3D game for you guys? Or no? We'll start with this. We'll start with this real fast. I'll just blow through a quick level here. Alright. Itch there. Okay. So, there are no, like, mini games or stuff, whatever, from the, new Super Mario Bros., but... yeah. So, I beat the game. As you can see. So, we're going to set this down. We're going to go to World 1. Set this up for you guys so you can see this. This will hopefully not take me too long. So, That's how you move. You guys can see up top. I move with the circle pad. Doesn't do much with the D-pad. I mean, you can look right, left, not much. Touchscreen. Get a power up out. Don't need to. Shows your lives. I've got a ridiculous amount of lives. Those seem better. Use your A button to jump, B button to jump, X and Y to attack. Now, sit back, enjoy the ride, and watch my fingers play visual magic on you. I love the soundtrack in this game. Not my favorite. Super Mario Land on the Game Boy and Galaxy take the crown just because they sound amazing. Even though Land is a launch title. Here. Let you guys zoom in. Do you want to zoom in? There you guys go. Oh, that was stupid. I'm playing through a viewfinder, so if I suck, it's not my fault. It's your guys' fault. Alright, watch this. Certain enemies will give you a Tanuki leaf. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it's Mario. Pounding the Y button away. Okay, usage. Now here's a cool little feature I should mention, if I could find out what buttons I'm hitting. You use your gyro controls. Yeah, I'm moving the system up and down. Oh, I'm screwing it up now. Yeah. So that's what you do. You move it up and down. Kind of like a telescope. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah, one up. See, I'm so good. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. I'm gonna do a review on this game. It's a great little 3DS game. Oh, really? Okay, I failed there, but get the point. It's Mario. Straightforward. Nothing too complicated about that, is there? Saving, yes, I know. Okay, hit the home button. Now let's show off a 3D game. Do you guys want a Game Boy game from my Game Boy folder, or you know, maybe I should show you my Game Boy games first. How about a little lock and chase? I want every one of you guys to run out and buy this game for your Game Boy, or it's like a Pac-Man clone. It's a Pac-Man clone. That might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing, because this is better than the Game Boy version of Pac-Man. Alright, hit resume. Start. Alright, so you're a little robber dude. You're going to rob a bank. You're supposed to avoid the cops or like the ghost. I'm so doing a review on this game because it's probably one of my favorite Game Boy games. You just move with the... It's just like Pac-Man. Only 30 times more awesome. Look, now they're paralyzed. If you get a diamond, that's when they become like ghosts. You can chomp them down. Oh man, I forgot how great this game was. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, there's diamond. Let me go grab it. But they disappear ridiculously fast. See, I'm invincible, so... just punch that guy. And it goes over pretty quick, but... does its job good. Okay. Pac-Man clone. Way, way, way awesome. Little lock and chase. Okay. Then I'll just boot up, this one. You know what? Let's boot up Excrubius. Is this, or I don't know how to say the title of the game, but yeah, because I'm running out of time here. So just power through this real quick. One of my favorite 3D classics is. Oh, it's loud. We don't want you guys to if your ears bleed. So you're supposed to shoot stuff with the Y button, move with the circle pad, and then hitting the B button, I think. Yeah, B button. You can blow up objects on land. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward there. Alright. Gotta get to the summary of this thing. So, Nintendo 3DS. What do I think about it? Well, I can't really tell you. Why? Because my opinion on this system changes every day. Some days, like when they announced 3DS XL, I hate it. When they announced Price Drop, I hated it. But on other days, when games such as Kid Icarus come out, I love it. Fantastic system. If you're in the handheld market and you're waiting for a Vita Price Drop, it's the only thing you can get unless you want to buy a DS. Alright, see you, YouTube.